Here we're going to cover how to add students to your classes so that you can assign them lessons. These steps are specific if your students are in middle or upper school, as this method requires that a student has access to a computer and email. If your students are in lower school, be sure to check out the video on that instead. To start, click on the class you want to add students to, and in the left column click Students, then choose Add New Students. As you can see, it gives you 3 options to add students. For middle and upper school students, we're going to choose the option to join with a class link. This will generate a link that you can email to your students. You might want to check out our other video on how to copy every student's email in your class from iSCH directly. I'm using my personal email to demonstrate what students will see. In my inbox, here I've received the email from my SCH account with the link to join my class. The link will take students directly to Khan Academy, and they'll be given a prompt to confirm they're joining your class. After they confirm you're joining the class, if a student refreshes their page and then clicks Teachers, they'll see your name added to their list of teachers. However, they won't see anything specific to your class until you assign your first lesson or activity. So I'm going to flip back over to my SCH account, which is the teacher in this example, and assign my first lesson. Flipping back to the main page of my teacher dashboard real quick, just to show you that under my class it has changed from saying that I had 0 students to 1. So this does update in real time as students accept your invitation. So now I'll click into my class, and it'll show my students that have accepted my invitation. But on the left, I'm going to choose Assignments and Assign, and I'll select the lessons I want to assign by clicking their respective checkboxes to the right. And then I'll choose the Assign button at the top. If you watched my previous video about creating your class, you might have remembered that I mentioned that these options weren't available because I had no students. But now that I have students enrolled in my classes, I can choose things like due date, due time, as well as what students I want to assign to. This is beneficial because obviously I can assign to all my students, but maybe you have a student who could benefit from a review activity. You can assign specific lessons to specific students. Now that I've assigned a lesson, I'm going to flip back over to my personal account, which is acting as the student in this example. Once I'm there, if I refresh this, I'll see a new section has been added to my column on the left with assignments from my teacher. I just need to click them to begin. And that's how easy it is to add students and begin assigning lessons and activities. If you have any other questions, check out our other how-to videos, and if you still have questions after that, let us know by emailing us at tech@sch.org.